Hello my friends, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. Welcome to finally my Sephora VIB sale haul. Listen, I tried so hard to get this up during the sale, and just as, you know, the best laid out plans happens, right? Especially with what I've told you, I just can't seem to find the time or the energy. And literally time has been non-existent for me. So, and the last time I tried to film this, my storage was full, like my memory was full. So, and I have a couple other videos that I have recorded that I hadn't moved off of. So anyways, look, here we are, okay? So better late than never. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale, even though I know we're a little bit past the sale time, then just keep on watching. All right, so listen, if you have been with my channel for a minute, you know that in years past, I got the big box, the big bag. I mean, it was all out frenzy with picking stuff up. And not just, I loved it. I love the feeling. I love the feeling of new makeup and trying new things. So I do have a few things, but this one's not as big, you guys know. So anyways, I got the little medium bag. Little medium bag, is that even a thing? Okay. So I do have a few things to go over with you, and some of these are repurchases. I was running low. Of course, everybody does this, re-up on a few things, and then try a few things. So there will be a follow-up to this haul just to let you know how everything worked for me. I'm wearing much of it on my face today, but yes, there will be a follow-up just so that we can go over the products and you can see how they apply on me. More to come on that because I think that has been helpful for y'all in the past. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. Yeah, I mean, we've got stuff to talk about. So first and foremost, this is going to come as no surprise, and I feel like everybody picks this up every sale, and it is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. Listen, I went without this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months last year because this is probably at this point like my 5th or 6th bottle. But last year I had ran out, and I was like, you know, I'm going to explore other drugstore options. Wrong. No, this is the best for my skin type. It just, my skin loves it so much. I see the difference. And my skin ends up just feeling, it looks clearer and just brighter, and it just feels better. So this one is the big bottle. It's the 8 fluid ounce, and I pick one up at practically every sale. Obviously last year, I don't know what happened that I fell off that bandwagon. But anyways, I picked up this is also a repurchase, the Anastasia brow pen. So this is in dark brown. What I do, just so that y'all know, now today I'm wearing actually a brow pencil, but what I do with my brows is I go in with the brow pen, just kind of add the little hair-like strokes, and then I set it all, or I brush through it with the Makeup by Mario brow gel. And then using the method with the Patrick Ta, what is it called? The brow thingy. Anyways, just with a brush handle, I kind of press my brows to my face. And then honestly, what I do, I know this is a whole involved thing. I grab a paper towel and I dab just to kind of blot the pen so it doesn't look so harsh. And it looks like a professional microblading job. And it's been what's working for me for, I mean, quite some time now. So I should have actually picked up a re-up of the brow gel now that I think about it, because I think I'm running kind of low. Anyways, pick this up because I had run out about a month ago, and I was like, I'm holding out till the sale. I'm holding out. This is also a repurchase. I'm about out of my Rare Beauty concealer. This is my tried and true concealer. It's what I wear practically every day now. I've got 4 others in my collection, and I'm going to be completely upfront. They have been non-existent. I may as well throw them away. I'm at a point where certain products, I know that I have reached the pinnacle of what I know I very much like, and they work for me, and I just feel I don't need to deviate anymore. So the Rare Beauty concealer is it for me. So it's obviously what I'm wearing today. Now, it is a thinner consistency. It's not thin. It's kind of like a medium type of consistency, right? But I will put some on, and I will just let it set like that for, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe even up to a minute, and then I blend it out. And that helps thicken it up, makes it a little bit more coverage, if you will. And I definitely see the difference if I do that versus just going in and then right away blending it out. So this for me has been everything I need. I don't see myself using another concealer. Remember I love the Pat McGrath one. I still have that one in my collection, but honestly, this is just where it's at. And for the price point, her price point is just so good. This is $210, for those of you who share my same skin tone. That thing rolled into the chair and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna find it. Okay, so next, let's move into the bronzer I'm wearing today. And it is obvious, everyone picked this one up. It's the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Bronzer. I got Bronze Dawn. There was a shade that I think is kind of a little bit more neutral that was specific to the Pat McGrath site, didn't come to the Sephora website. No biggie, I wanted the discount. I ended up getting this shade, which I think is either, I don't think it's the lightest, but the next to lightest. And look how pretty this works for me. So this is a very nice formula, you guys. I think I was more impressed with this than I thought I was going to be. And the packaging is even, it's more stunning in person, to be honest, when I took it out of the box, because this was something that said online only. And then when I was in store later that day, they had them and I thought, could have just bought it here. But anyways, but this is obviously the packaging. You know what that looks like. But so, okay, next to lightest shade is this. I feel like they're a little deceiving in the pan. They look lighter than what they are. So don't be concerned if you're like, oh gosh, I don't think that's going to suit me. Listen, it even kind of swatches light, to be honest. It goes on like a dream. I have no issues whatsoever. Overall, it looks really, really good. Again, in a follow-up video, we'll put this on together so that you can see how it plays on my skin. But this was one of the products overall that I was most happy to have picked up. Next, I picked up one blush. I kind of regret not having picked up one of the new Rare Beauty blushes, the one in Worth, and that, sometimes by the time you decide you want something, it's long gone, and that was the case. So I picked up the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, this is a long name, the Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. Anyways, I picked up Prima Donna. Now, here's the crazy thing about this. This is supposed to be you can use this for face and lip, which I'm typically not into that kind of thing for lips. I will use it on my cheeks, but not lips. And, honestly, this one actually looks really nice on the lips. So, in fact, and again, we'll do this together in a different video, but did I get all that off? I don't know. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so literally, we're gonna, look, it's very intimidating for the cheeks, but because it is a balm, it does sheer out quite a bit, and it looks so healthy. I love the Yummy Skin line. Her balm that's kind of like a foundation, but not, is a staple in my collection for lighter makeup days. Sometimes when I need a quick face for work from home days because I'm gonna have to turn on my camera for a client, I'll use that, and it's just so, so pretty. So look. And this may just be the shade that's extra flattering on the lips, I don't know. But y'all, this is so nice. I think the question would be, okay, so you can use it on the lips. Is this something you'd throw in your purse to use as a lippy? I don't know, because it's not entirely convenient to do that way. But that's really, really pretty. Wow. So anyways, so I did pick that one up. There were a couple others on my loves list. I did the very un-Michelle thing, and I just bought one. And I said, let me see if I'm going to like it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the next product is a repurchase as well. This one has a little bit of a story behind it. Okay, it's the Isle of Paradise Self-Tanning Drops. These are specific to body. Look how big this bottle is. It's 2.54 fluid ounces. This is my tried and true for self-tanning, especially my legs. And that's really my insecure, like my legs are so fair. I mean, I guess a lot of me is fair, but my legs especially get very fair to where you can kind of see all my little veins. Anyways. So this is incredibly easy. It is the lazy person's route for self-tanning because you just put a few drops in your lotion. So as soon as I get out of the shower, I lotion up my body anyways. So I'll pump a little bit of lotion, I'll put a few drops in, and then I'll work my upper leg and then my lower, and it gives the most flattering tanned look, and I can't deviate from these. I'm not even kidding. I have been through, I don't know how many bottles. I will say the bottles typically were smaller, they still make them, And that's actually what I had picked up during the sale because it was what was available online for in-store pickup. And those are called for face and body. Well, now they have since added to their line where there is one that is specifically for face and the bottle is smaller, and there is one specific for body. Now, I didn't realize that till after the fact, so I ended up having to go exchange because the one for face and body is half this size, and this is only $6 more. So if you do use these drops like I do, and you did not know that this larger, significantly larger bottle exists, then now you know. So listen, this will always be a repurchase for me, and I am just hoping that, you know, once you put it out there, then it's like things get discontinued. So I love those drops so much. Okay, next, what I'm wearing on my eyes today, minus what's in my inner corner, because those are the Danessa Myricks Chrome Flakes, I think. I think that's what they're called. But I picked up the Melt Cosmetics Electrip palette. If you've been with my channel, you know I do very much enjoy Melt palettes, and I have bought significantly less palettes over the course of the last year, honestly. Nothing has really stood out to me. I have so many palettes and I'm like, no, I got something like that already. I just don't get excited like I used to. This is one that I thought, okay, I really do want to try that out. It's got a handful of shades that really jump out to me. So this was one of them, and it's called Magic Mush. Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't mean anything funny, because listen, I am super ignorant when it comes to things, so I don't know. I know sometimes this brand will kind of put a focus on certain things. Anyways, so here we are. Okay, it's this one right here. And so anyways, more to come on this. I've got some thoughts that I'm not going to really fully disclose yet because I've tried it about 3 times. This is my 3rd time using this palette. So we will talk about it in my next video. But yeah, anyways, if you're wondering what's on my eyes, it is this. Let me give you a couple of quick swatches. You know I'm going to swatch for you the standout BAM type of shades. And so there we go. And it doesn't swatch the greatest, but again, we're gonna talk about this bad boy because Melt palettes are not cheap. So I was especially happy that it came through during the sale because I don't know, rethinking it, I don't know if I would have purchased it at regular price, but anyways, so more to come on that. But I did pick up this palette, which is the only palette I picked up during the sale. Do you remember when I did my wish list video, there was a lipstick that I was like, it's been out of stock for the longest time. You can't find it to save your life. While I was filming and going through to like show you or read off to you what I was interested in picking up, I saw that that lipstick was in stock. So I paused the video to order it because I wasn't sure how long it would stay in stock. It ended up staying in stock for quite some time. I think it's still there actually. And it was the Pat McGrath LiquiLust in Elson 4, which is red. And I don't know much about this, but apparently, I guess Taylor Swift had worn it at an awards show or something. And then, of course, that's when it was hard to find. But listen, this lip formula, I love it so much. And I did not have high hopes because everything I had read said that it was very drying. So you take a chance when you get a liquid lipstick. You just don't know. And you guys, the tone of this lipstick is absolutely beautiful. It stays on for a long time and it's not drying. It doesn't make my lips feel like raisins, and that's what I most appreciate. So this is Elson 4. I was so impressed because I did purchase this right before the sale because, again, I didn't want it to go out of stock, that I was like, I think I need another shade. So I ended up picking up Pink Desire. And I am going to tell you, when I say that this is one of the best lipstick purchases, both in formula and shade, that I have ever done, then look at the little packaging, that's super cute. Then it is the absolute truth. The most perfect shade of pink. It is so absolutely flattering with my skin tone, and I loved it. This is one of my absolute favorite purchases from the entire sale. Why is there this goop like coming out with it? So, oh my goodness. I don't know what to tell you. It's not, like, it kind of strikes me as a salmon pink, but not. I don't know. So it's this one right here, and it's so flattering. It's such a rich shade of pink. And listen, I will put it on in the morning before I head to work. So I put it on early when I am coming back home, it is still on my lips. But again, most surprising is that it doesn't dry out my lips, which that's the deal breaker right there. So unlike the Kylie lipsticks or even the Anastasia liquid lipsticks, they start flaking and cracking and they just feel very uncomfortable. This, so there's a couple more now on my loves list. Not that I need more, but I am, especially since I did a lip declutter, but the whole intent of that declutter was to really focus on using the ones that I enjoy and that really suit me and fit well. And so that I'm very happy to add to my collection. Okay, I picked up the Henricksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. I have been wanting this since it came out. You guys, it smells like orange sherbet. It smells so good, like a creamsicle, honestly. And this I will use after I brush my teeth in the morning. So if you have, again, been with me for a long time, you know, my routine in the morning when I wash my face, brush my teeth, is that my lips get very tight. They're just a little dry after I've brushed my teeth. I also kind of brush my lips to kind of scrub off any dead skin. And so I always afterwards go in with either like a lip oil or a Summer Fridays, the lip balm or whatever. And that's actually what I'm working on now. But this is one that I had wanted to try. And so listen, it smells like a dreamsicle. I don't know how else to put it. And I feel like for that alone, I'm going to tell you I love it, even though I have not used it yet. So I did pick that up. And then I just got a couple other things. Okay, also a repurchase because I'm down to about the last fourth of this foundation. And if I were to run out and they weren't to make it anymore or I couldn't hunt it down, I would be so, so sad. And it's the foundation I'm wearing today. It's the foundation I wear on a very regular basis. Now, foundation I do rotate out pretty regularly, but more often than not, I come back to this, and this is always 100% of the time my Disney foundation. So anytime we go to Disney parks, this is what I wear, and it's the Rare Beauty foundation. It's the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, also in the shade 210N, which is a light medium neutral shade. The consistency, the ease of applying, the way it wears throughout the day is absolutely beautiful. And honestly, the shade match is very much in line with what I like to see on my skin. It adds that little bit of warmth without being yellow, because it's, although some brands on the neutral, like they'll say it's neutral, but it runs pretty yellow. This one is absolutely incredible. And again, for the price point, I cannot sing its praises enough. If you were to take away all my foundations, this is the one that I would want to keep. And honestly, the Too Faced Born This Way matte. So I picked that up. And then last but certainly not least, I picked up a repurchase. This is on, it's not a repurchase, but it's also not the first time I'm going to use it because I have a very deluxe size that I had gotten at Sephora and absolutely loved it. It's the Glossier Futuredew Oil Serum Hybrid. Okay, you guys, this product, this is one that probably over the next couple months, I will add one or two as a backup because I cannot see myself not using this anymore. I put this on under foundation. So the way I layer my skincare in the morning is just, I wash my face and I'll put like a little morning moisturizer on. From there, I let that sit a little bit and then I'll put a sunscreen. And then from there, I don't use makeup primer. It's been a long time since I have. I don't find that it does anything for me. I go in with this, and then I go in with my foundation. This adds a glowy factor, a healthy look to my skin that nothing else has ever done in all of the years that I have been playing around with makeup. This is absolutely beautiful, and it is not that expensive. I think it was $26 or $28, and which is, to me, I don't know much about this brand. I know it's popular, but aside from that, but even the bottle is very, very pretty. Like, it's not cheap looking. This is absolutely wonderful. And again, I probably will kind of stock up on a couple just in case, because literally it is an oil serum. Like, you can feel both consistencies in there, and makeup applies no matter, here's the thing also, no matter what foundation I use, this thing just transforms that foundation into something so, so beautiful. So my favorite combo obviously is this, with this. I mean, match made in heaven, I love. So that's really it. The only other thing, which this is not a purchase, the cashier was kind enough to put this in my bag, but it is like a bag full of perfume samples. So listen, I am set for the very foreseeable future for Disney trips and other vacations. There's a little Sol de Janeiro cream in here. And then, which I don't tend to use these tiny ones as much. In fact, I have one of the big ones and that I've had for probably at this point 3-4 years. And it's still got more than half. I don't tend to, I'm a pump kind of girl. So anyways, look at all the perfume samples. So typically back in the day, I'd been like, I can move these on, but I have come to very much appreciate perfume samples for travel, you know. I was very late to not discovering that, but to fully appreciating that. So that being said, that's it, you guys. That is this spring's Sephora haul for me and my channel. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of hooked me in a little bit back into really loving playing with new makeup. So there are quite a few things that I have since added to my loves list. And I hope, you know, in the next couple months, I think I might do another haul kind of like this. So anyways, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Thanks so much for sticking around. Before I let you go, you guys know, I got to give you a verse of the day. Alrighty, my friends. So very quickly, I'm going to give you Deuteronomy 31:7-8. And it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you." It is my prayer that if you don't already know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, that he would make himself very real to you in this moment, that if you are struggling in life, maybe you're going through a chapter in life that is extra difficult right now. Everyone seems to be having hard times. And so it is my prayer that you don't go through those alone, because that's tough. I've been through, you know, some very challenging times in life. And if I'm being honest, I don't know how I would have made it if I didn't have Jesus by my side. So it is my prayer that if you don't already know him, that you would just call out to him and let him be your Savior and your very best friend. It makes every difference I could even tell you. So I thank you guys again for stopping by and watching this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you soon. More to come on this stuff. We're gonna do a follow-up, and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye, friends.